All that just to get shot and killed with a little bitty gun, with a mere gun. All that to still be a human that can break a leg by getting hit by a car. You can come up with a whole bunch of scenarios. All that to still be human and to still bleed. It's not impressive anymore. Not anymore. That shit's weak now. All that to get put down with the little 22. So all praise, honor, and glory to our power, the God and creator of both heaven and earth, Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rekago Da, Shalom, peace and blessings of power and strength for the men pushing the same work in the same truth. Starting from the GMS church, starting from the elder apostles on down. So quick video. So all of that just to die still. Just to still get beat up. Bit by a dog, hit by a car, break a leg, catch a cold. So first Timothy 4:8, for bodily exercise profiteth little. See, and what I wanted to say was, we exercise to be immortal. We exercising to be immortal, to be able to fly. Our exercise of godliness gives us the ability to fly. We're strengthening our spirit to be able to fly, to be able not to die, to have all types of abilities. That's the godliness profitable to all things. First Timothy 4:8, for bodily exercise profiteth little. It profited, but profiteth little compared to godliness. But godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is and of that which is to come. So, as brothers teach, as we say, working out is all cool. But to what extent? To what end are you working out for? To what end? This is all temporary. This body is through. These bodies are through. We're strengthening our spirit to never die again. We're strengthening our spirit to get new bodies. To get new bodies. Bodies that don't die, that don't bleed. Batman asked Superman, tell me, do you bleed? And when in that one movie, he asked him, do you bleed? We're not gonna bleed no more from injuries, and we ain't gonna bleed no more. We're gonna be flying, all type of supernatural things that you could think of. And it's not gonna be done by going to the gym and working out and doing all these crazy exercises. It ain't happening that way. We exercise to be able to endure to the end. The Matthew 24:13. He that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And a part of that usually is working out, exercising, making sure we can keep going. Our body is in good health and in good condition, so we can be able to get through this crazy ass world until our Lord gets back. Or just occupying until he gets back. You know, a hobby, working out, whatever. I be in the gym. I know other brothers be in the gym. But we know what's going on. We know to what extent. To what end is it? Because we do that godly work to be gods, to come back into that full position of being a god. So you know, so all that crazy working out in the gym, it's not going to be able to manifest what I'm about to read through the Spirit in these scriptures. Isaiah 54:17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. But that dude and anybody who thinks that working out is the end all be all, or just in that whole spirit, but we're going to just specifically address that one Edomite in the beginning. Any weapon that's formed against him will prosper. He can get cut with a little bitty knife. A little bitty knife can take him out. That Achilles heel, cut his little Achilles, and he's done. He can still get knocked out. Hit him in the chin, he's done. With a little 22, he's done. He's just human. He's just human. So no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. But this is talking about the gods, about us that's doing that godly work. And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and their righteousness is of me, said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All that strength and whatnot, and you get diabetes. All that work in the gym, and you got diabetes. Or some of the sort. Some issues with your health. This ain't it. This ain't the end all be all. Habakkuk 3:19. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, power is my strength. So that's why we do the godly work. Because that's the strength. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So we work for him. We doing that godly work. So he can strengthen us. AKA, the godliness is profitable unto all things. Because he will make my feet like hinds' feet, and he will make me to walk upon my high places. So, and he will make me to walk upon high places. So hinds' feet, super swift, super fast, like deer, and those little animals that move super fast, super quick. Hinds' feet, to walk upon high places, super agile, abnormally, superhuman type stuff, anime type stuff, how they be jumping on buildings and mountains, just, you know what I'm talking about. Ain't no weight room or workout program or diet gonna get you like this, but the godliness is gonna get you like this. Psalms 18 and 29. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my God, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, I leaped over a wall. Again, only that godliness can get you this. This is what kind of workouts we be doing on the highways, 2 to 3 times on the highways. You know, as a whole, because brothers hit the highways a bunch of times a week. You know, two times a week, once a week, 2 times, 3 times a week, putting up videos, classes, lessons, in our daily lifestyle of living godly. We grinding in the spirit to be able to perform, to be able to be gods, godly, to be able to do stuff like this, to run through a troop. I don't care how many classes of weights you lift, how many martial arts trainings you went to. You're not running through a troop of a bunch of men. You're not doing it unless you got your Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua on your side. unless you've been working at godliness. You're not hopping over no type of wall. You probably barely can hop over a car, let alone a wall. Psalms 3 and 6. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. And let me hold another one on deck. So Psalms 3 and 6. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Why? Because that godliness, Yahweh Shemi Ashah, is with us. We got the spirit of gods in us. We the gods, and we practicing that and we working on it. Doing this work, being in this truth, Yahweh Shemi Ashah, praising those names, living like Yahweh Shemi Ashah wants us to, practicing that godliness, which is profitable to all things. Bodily exercise profiteth little. It profiteth, it'll do you some good, but it ain't gonna do you. It ain't the end all be all, and it ain't gonna do what it can do for you. What godliness can do for you. You're gonna die if you don't incorporate that godliness into your lifestyle. Yeah, you got the bodily exercise, brothers and myself, do, but you got to incorporate that godliness into it. So all your working out won't be in vain. Leviticus 26 and 8 and 7. And ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemy shall fall before you by the sword. And this is when we manifest that power, only done by the godliness, by practicing that godliness, true godliness, by the standard of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. By the standard of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, not the standard by the world. Practicing godliness by the standard that comes with the name and the power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. So 5 of you shall chase 100, 100 shall chase 10,000. 10,000 people are going to run away from 100 people. 100 people is going to run away from 5 people. Yeah, because those 5 people, unlike the majority, those 5 people have been practicing godliness. So now they can put all 100,000 of you to flight that has only been doing bodily exercise. So that is the point. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua. Shalom.
How